Karnataka medicos are facing injustice, and there's no one from the mainstream media who is highlighting this issue in depth, understand the issue. NEET PG counselling in Karnataka is in complete shambles. The National Medical Council had initially released a schedule which stated that state round 1 counselling must finish before All India round 2 counselling so that candidates can have enough clarity and choices before they make their final decision. Karnataka somewhat kept up with the schedule and released the results of round 1 on October 14th. But on October 20th, the High Court of Karnataka quashed this counselling and made it null and void with regard to a case pertaining to the reservation of in-service candidates having dropped from 30% to 15%, but gave the government the flexibility to decide how much percentage it should be moving forward. Now this is where the problem began. After the results on October 14th, many candidates had exercised their choices, many had paid their fees even in lakhs, and quite a few had received their allotment order already, but now were being told, hey, you do not have a postgraduate seat anymore. Imagine the mental turmoil that these candidates were facing, because now they were in a vulnerable position because All India Round 2 counselling was going on as scheduled, with the last date of reporting being October 26th. So effectively, these candidates were in a vulnerable position that because of all this uncertainty, they have to choose a seat in All India Counselling Round 2 or deal with the uncertainty of probably not even getting a seat or a seat of lesser preference that they were not allotted initially. And let alone that, they were not even aware when state round 1 counselling would begin. Now this is in direct conflict to this letter which the NMC has released, that all states must adhere to this schedule which has been ratified and endorsed by the Supreme Court, or it can be treated as contempt of court. And who is bearing the brunt of this? The Karnataka medical student. And that is why this is a humble appeal to the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, all policy makers, senior doctors and medical associations to come forward and find a solution to safeguard the interests of these candidates so that this Diwali we can grant them a future which is bright and filled with light.